It's the Coach Reginald Rutledge Show, bringing you analysis and comments from previous week's opponent. We go through key plays in the game and show what strategies played a key part in the winning. Here's Coach Reginald Rutledge with host, legendary Tennessee broadcaster, John Ward.
It's football time in Tennessee. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Coach Rutledge Show. It was a great autumn day in the hills of Knoxville. The upstart LSU Tigers, coached by Coach Rick Cowbell, made their way to Neyland Stadium. Coach Grimm, as he is known, is a rising star in the Big 12 Conference. Last season, he played with the Grambling State Tigers, but decided to take on the Tigers from Baton Rouge. What a great day for football. 80 degrees, blue skies, and all the traditions of Tennessee football was on hand for this opener. Let's pick up the action in the first quarter. The Volunteers win the toss and defer to the second half. They stop the LSU Tigers on their first 3 plays, with heavy pressure from All-American linebackers, Jackie Walker, and Leonard Little. Coach, what was the plan here?
We usually like to get a feel for where our defense is at during the start of the football game. We knew that LSU quarterback was an underclassman, not really used to the pressures of big games. When I talked to the LSU head coach at the start of the game, you could tell he had a lot of nervous energy, wanting to get started. So I felt that this may be a great time to get an early stop and see what our offense could do.
Eric Berry returns the punt. He loses a yard.
If he had gotten around the first wave, I think he could have did some major damage.
Quick toss to Travis Henry around the left end.
After the audible from the I formation, we put our 2 great backs in the pro set. We saw that the LSU linebacker was cheating inside, and all we needed was a little daylight. Nice run by Henry for about 15 yards.
On the slow motion, it shows that either back, Henry or Watson, had a one-on-one situation and could have done some damage. Coach.
Yeah, this is a straight-ahead power play that puts each back in a make the man miss position. It's all predicated on timing and the ability to exploit that one-on-one situation.
Next play, a pass completion from Peyton Manning to Travis Henry coming out the backfield for 14.
Travis is an all-around back who has the ability to run both inside and outside, as well as catch passes out of the backfield. He's such a special back.
The Volunteers, at the Tigers 41, hand off to Henry. A gain of 10 on the play.
Yes, this is from the West Coast playbook. The left tackle kicks out and the left guard kicks in. Travis Henry has the option to go in or outside of the tackle on that play. He was very patient and just stayed behind the blocker. Great block by the left guard as he pulled. Now, look closely as you will see the LSU defensive right end make a hard charge inside, leaving the linebacker to take on our big left tackle. I've got confidence in my left tackle when this happens. Also, if you look closely, the defensive right tackle was influenced to go hard left inside because the left guard went laterally to the right.
The Volunteers, at the Tigers 41, hand off to Henry. A gain of 10 on the play.
You know, in the shootout system, it gives you the chance to design plays that are very intricate. It allows a coach to explore his imagination, to go to endless boundaries, in the game.
Same play, similar results.
We did a slight change here. We replaced our left tackle with Harry Galbraith. Galbraith is usually a better run blocking lineman. Also, our coaches spotted they took out number 52 on the right end position and put in number 9. Number 9 loops out to the right. Obviously, their scouting report told them that we like to run a lot of pitch outs, so it would be good to have the linebackers swoop out. That does not always work, as you can see.
Travis Henry breaks free on a 70-yard touchdown run. What happened here, Coach?
I think LSU pressed our receivers and brought the safeties up. We had just completed 3 straight passes, so they wanted to get some pressure on Peyton. Anning audibled out of the formation and tossed it to Travis Henry, and he took it to pay dirt.
7-0, the Volunteers. Moving forward, the Volunteers cause a fumble. They get the ball headed in on a score. The give is to Kurt Watson. He gets behind the defense, as the safeties had overran the play to give the Volunteers a 14-0 lead.
Kurt has had a fine spring. It was great to see him turn on the Jets after he got past the initial wave. We ran him out of a different formation than what he's used to, but he showed why he played so big for us last year.
LSU returns the kickoff back up to their 27. No lanes to run through for the Bengal Tigers.
We had emphasized in meetings the importance of getting down on kick coverage. We felt like they had some dangerous players, and we wanted to keep everything in front of us and bottle them up. Great job by the special teams.
Pass complete to the LSU receiver. He gets to the Tennessee 48. A flag was on the play against Tennessee.
No coach likes to see unnecessary penalties, and this definitely was won by our defensive line. We will definitely have to work on this.
The quarterback back to pass. No one is open. He has to throw it away.
There were a few subtle things happen on that play. LSU knew we would be rushing hard from the outside, so he put a little extra help out there to chip Leonard Little. Jackie Walker had to take their back out in coverage. Not only did he knock the back off his route, but he continued to run step for step with him. What an outstanding player is he.
Tigers, back to pass. Heavy pressure by Jackie Walker again.
Jackie Walker is a special player. He has led the CBS MF in sacks, and he definitely has to be made aware of when other teams are game planning.
Tigers back to pass again. They decide to scramble. Pressure by Wallace again, as he has to get rid of it. Tennessee takes over after the punt. 1st and 10 for the Volunteers at their own 15. What are you thinking at this point?
I was thinking we need to try to go in and score before the half. That would put more pressure on the young quarterback to make some plays on LSU. And that would essentially give us an opportunity to make some huge plays.
Pass to Henry for about 18. Great pass from Manning.
I think we've finally figured out this football thing. We have been struggling with one type of football for about 2 years, but have just decided this is the way we will go from here on out.
First and 10 for the Vols. Backs in the power I formation. Manning audibles. Henry is moved behind the right tackle, Watson behind the left tackle. LSU drops a linebacker into coverage.
We ran a cut block play, but their great defensive end, he made an outstanding play.
Volunteers shift from the power I to the pro set. LSU makes it switch. Manning back to pass. He has all day. Pass complete to Watson. Tigers back to pass. He sees number 10. Overthrows him. Just out of his reach. It wasn't a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Reggie White and Darian Walker are being double teamed a lot. As long as we can get a hand in, we should be okay.
LSU never really threatened, but got a late touchdown. Travis Henry did get another long touchdown run, and both teams traded field goals to make the final score, Tennessee 24, the LSU Tigers 10. We'll be right back in a moment.